I'm reminding you, time to start Between the Bytes.
Welcome to Between the Bytes, episode number 2. I'm Gary Arnold.
And I'm Arash Bakshandapur. This week on Between the Bytes,
We don't have a teleprompter. Anyway, this week on Between the Bytes, we'll be talking about some updates from YouTube. We'll be looking into iOS 11 and the new updates there. We'll be talking about some robots and how Google's getting involved or uninvolved with them. And finally, we'll be talking about some classic gaming systems coming to a store near you.
So to start things off, Google's parent company, Alphabet, sold Boston Dynamics to a company in Japan called SoftBank. And Boston Dynamics was most well known for its robots. Let's see here, it was Big Dog, Wildcat, and Atlas, bipedal and quadrupedal. And they're being sold to SoftBank, which has a tendency to put faces on their robots. So if you're scared of these things, it's only going to get worse.
I guess Google just didn't know what to do with them, so they sold them off. The next bit of news we have is delving into the iOS 11 update, which is now going into beta mode, I believe, and will be released to all Apple users in the fall. Some of the updates coming for iOS 11 are things like AI integration with other apps, so developers can use smart algorithms in with their apps to be learning what you need and what you want from your applications. Another feature is they're updating the control center, so there's some more features that are easier to access right from your control panel on your phone. There's also a lot of updates to photos, specifically for the iPad on iOS 11. Albums will be a lot easier to view, they'll be a lot more dynamic, and just easier to use. So fun updates coming for iOS users.
And big news, Gary.
Yeah.
Nintendo NES is getting shipped September 29th. Sorry, I was getting my gaming fingers ready. Coming to September 29th, and it's going to have all the fun games that you look forward to, especially my favorite that I grew up with, Super Mario.
Classic.
Times are coming.
The last thing we wanted to hit on is YouTube hit a big milestone this past month. They hit 1.5 billion monthly users. That's a lot of people that are there all the time. So some new features coming to the YouTube app are messaging and social interaction features. So you'll be able to talk with friends as you watch videos. You'll be able to message them across, share videos a little more easily in the YouTube app itself.
Really cool. And then we'll take you over to our next section here where we're going to be doing our product insider.
This week with Product Insider, we'll be reviewing an app. We'll be talking about Mint Budgeting and Finance app. So this is an app that I've been using for years now. It's a great app to manage all of your finances all in one place. You connect your bank account, your credit cards, and your other loans all in here, and it's all trackable. You can set up totally customized budgets and know how much you're spending in each category. It also will bring in investment tracking. If you have other investments, you can tie those accounts to it. You can also tie in your bills and make the bills payable right in the app. It keeps track of your credit score. There's also a great desktop version that lets you do all of this from a tablet or from your computer. My wife has been using this and keeping track of our finances, combining it with some other shopping apps. And we seriously save time and money using this app all the time. It's a great application available on iOS and Android. I recommend it to any of you. Check it out, Mint Budgeting for your phone.
And this week's featured guest on Between the Bytes is Christina Cusick, our procurement specialist here at Executech. And Christina, if you wouldn't mind, tell us kind of your background and then what you do here at Executech.
I am in charge of our quoting for our techs and Salesforce to provide quotes and estimates for our clients and potential clients. And then I also take care of our inventory and ordering of any hardware, software, anything that they might need to help out our clients in any type of IT area.
Got it. And kind of what's your background? Where are you coming from?
I have a very varied background.
Sure.
I went to school for computer programming and did web development for about 5 years, and then I switched gears and started my family. And after having my daughter, found my way back into the IT realm, and that's just kind of where I'm comfortable. So I'm kind of back home.
Got it. Got it. And what kind of skills or what things are you finding have helped you most since coming to this company with your procurement specialist field?
I tend to have a little bit of OCD tendencies, so organizational skills definitely help. Resourcefulness, good communication skills, and being able to find what's needed regardless of what people are asking for.
Got it. Got it. And Christina, I'm going to ask your help with something.
Okay.
We're going to audible here. Gary, can I get you to come on screen really quick? I need you to help me settle the score here.
Okay.
Christina, whose black shirt do you like more?
Here's black. That's not black.
Beautiful. Thanks, Gary. And lastly, I kind of want to get a little insight to kind of what you're interested in. What, are there any books, podcasts, TV shows, or movies that have kind of caught your eye recently?
Well, being a full-time working mom, I don't have a lot of time for that
Yep.
stuff. But Starz has an original series called Outlander, which actually is based on my favorite book series of all time. So right now I'm patiently waiting because it doesn't come out with its next season until the fall. So I might reread the series again this summer.
So Outlander is the one that we're going to keep our eye on here.
Yep.
Perfect, perfect. Oh, wow. We've never actually done this before. We have some breaking news. It looks like there is a ransomware attack that is affecting airlines, banks, and utilities throughout all of Europe. It's similar to the WannaCry attack, and similar precautions actually could have been taken to prevent it. It's so severe that the Ukraine power grid was affected, and it's been hit. And there's actually an update that we can look at now, is what I'm understanding, from the country's official Twitter account. So thank you again, Christina, but let's go ahead and look at things over here.
Hey, we're back here at the Between the Bytes, not a studio, but we're here. We're here. To sign off, we're going to give you another tech tip. This one comes from our very own Eric Montague here at Executech. Woohoo! Yeah, go Eric. He was recently interviewed from KSL, and you can see this article online. We'll post the link in the description. In this article, Eric talks about the security threats that small businesses face today, and offers several tips that businesses can do to prevent ransomware, malware, and viruses and other problems from occurring in your business. The tip we want to leave you with is to get a spam filter. If you do not have some form of spam filtering at your company, you are running the risk of getting viruses and who knows what else. So it's an easy thing to do, just look into it. If you need help, the experts at Executech, the technicians here, are experts on cybersecurity and making sure your small business is secured. So make sure you look into that and check out the article for the rest of the tips on keeping your business secure.
And then lastly, let's go ahead and have Alexa kick us off here with, Alexa, tell us a knock-knock joke.
Tell us a knock-knock joke. Alexa, 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 why?
Alexa, I hate her so much. Alexa, give us some Harry Potter trivia.
I found a few matches. Do you mean Harry Potter letters or Harry Potter fan game?
It worked in the pre-roll, didn't work live. That's Between the Bytes. We'll see you next week.
Find that skill.
Stop it!
Find